Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited to bring to you a new walkthrough. I know I've been doing Cyberpunk, but I'm gonna take a break from Cyberpunk just for a little bit to bring you Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, I did play the first one. That one was really, wow, crazy. I'll say that at the least. Now, I've been hearing lots of good things about this one, so that's why I was like, screw it, I gotta play it for you guys. I gotta do a walkthrough for you guys, right? So, that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Per usual, yabba dabba doer, you already know what we do. If not, I'll walk you through it. First thing we do is we like thanking the Lord, and I hope that He's blessing y'all's life, and I hope that He's helping y'all in any way that y'all need, and I hope y'all are walking with Him. And I pray that He helps y'all with y'all's lives, that you're having a good, great year, great, safe year, and that all your worries and pain and suffering goes away through Him. If only He can make it happen. Amen. Now I thank the Lord also for letting me be able to broadcast to you guys and you all tune in and watch. I thank you all. Now that being said, we also, if you're also, like I said, a yabba dabba doer, you know what we do after we thank the Lord. We hit the bong or the blunt or the joint. So here we go, yabba dabba doo. Now, let me go through here the settings real quick. Turn on the subtitles because I read my text. Yes, okay, cool. Alright, guys, now let's get into this. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Here we go. New game. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Vasilis, was that the fifth? That's sixth. Taken captive by. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading stuff. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Look at that, that's like the guns back in the day. You hold a stick and just wham! Also, I am smoking a joint, so I'm gonna be doing yabba dabba doos for a good minute.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Don't take cover with the others. Look out!
Oh boy. I'd say the graphics is just phenomenal. Like, it just makes me excited because the more newer games that are coming out before GTA 6, because you know they're saying GTA 6 is going to change everything for gaming. The graphics, open world, it's going to change everything. So just seeing all the graphics right now leading up to that. GTA 6 is supposed to be even greater than this. I can't wait, and y'all got to tune in because I'm going to be streaming that. WWE is going to be coming out soon. Tune in for that.
Will you come to anoint us before we die? We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Yabba dabba doo. Catapult. Oh shit.
Take cover!
It's crazy. Back then, that was like those cannons. And like, that was like the biggest change in like war and everything with those catapults. Those changed the game for them. They would attack from afar. Like, man. You're gonna need more than 5 guys. You got an army coming. Yeah. Oh, that's the 5 entering. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Because they're just standing there.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Alright, put it down. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is insane. The graphics and everything.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel
Oh,
them!
hold on. Let me change that look sensitivity. I need it up just a little bit higher. Where is it at? Controls. Da da da. We'll go up 2, up 2. Let's try that. Oh, yes. Alright, yep, that's a little better. I like looking at moving it just a little faster. Well, at the same time, hold on, no, it is just a little too fast. So let me go back down real quick. Go down 1, down 1. Confirm. Yes. Ah!
I'll knock it down!
Come on, reload. Move out of my way. I can't see. Ayah! I got one. This is crazy, guys. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you take that.
You haven't a chance.
Oh, I missed. I missed.
You're not up to it.
Oh, I'm gonna miss this one too, I feel like. Ah! Got him!
Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Okay, moving downstairs. Help pin the gate in the corner.
Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Fire after them! Fire! Take cover! Don't let them have the wing!
Oh, now they're on fire.
Listen, this slows them down. That's it! For another attack! This one stop! Die! That's it! Draw your sword and follow me!
Draw my sword. How do I draw my sword? Oh, it just did it for me. Okay. You better move it. You're going up the stairs pretty slow. Hot shot. I'm flying up them. Stop right up to me. Attack by. Watch out to attack. Oops.
Coming out there with this bastard! You can't get away from me! You got him! Now I'll show you.
Press X and hold to. Ah! Knock the ladder over. Get over. Ah. Hey, what is it? This is really good. It's like watching a movie, guys. This is really nice. We've come a long way, game. I'll tell you what. Just remembering if I can take a long way. Right in the shoulder.
I don't poke at it. Just
Man,
calm
you better
down.
break that, push it out, pull it out. Let's go.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. We were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
And now you got an arrow in you. Forward to it. Several weeks later.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you Vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry,
Oh crap, here we go.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk.
I'm trying to do my best and
miss
become like
nothing.
Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Ranger. You know, he used everything. Bow, sword, that doesn't matter. Go to nature. Oh, I meant to look around and it's a cutscene.
Sir,
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we won't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
The redcoats are coming.
Halt! What are you after here?
None of your business.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon
They
of
give the
Perkstein.
horses like goat eyes.
Bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
Isn't that crazy?
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of
I
Lipa
could-
is on the side of King Wenceslas.
You don't really see
Well,
a horse with blue
well,
eyes.
my
You don't get to
master
see their marks
is a
like
member
that
of
much.
the League
So
of
it's
Lords,
crazy seeing that, but a lot of people forget.
side
Like, yeah,
with
they
King
have, like, the
Sigismund.
same eyes looking like his goats.
Well, so it would appear we are enemies.
Oh, are we? In fighting words, sir. Alright, I gotta come save the day.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
What is your playstyle? Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He is also famous for his short temper. Oh, that temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge. Sharp tongue and a kind word. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. Oop. Hold on, guys. That might be my food. Give me a second. Hello. sorry about that, my Doobers. Oh, I forgot that I ordered some food. I had to go grab that real quick. Let's get back to this, shall we? I'm so sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to this. I am a soldier and Lord Commander's bodyguard. I am an advisor to a nobleman and an envoy. I'm the scout of our company. Well, I know I said I wanted to do, like, kind of like my one, well, not really. I mean, I want to try to be like, I'm almost like a ranger, and he's a badass. I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy, so. Very cool. But,
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Sorry about that. I had to grab a drink. Persuasion. You can solve a situation by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but beware, persuasions require the other party to believe you. You got speech, which is you try to handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. You got charisma. You make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Sorry, that's my dog walking around. You got might. You try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. I am gonna say that wrong. This next one, Courier. Courier. I don't know. I'm saying that wrong. You say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you are superior to them, and you got dread. And reason it doesn't work, threats might. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can decode your difference in your inventory under the playable tab. Okay. So, as envoys, we're offering an alliance. Do we really look like bandits to you? As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. Yeah, I'm looking at like, do we really look like bandits to you, man?
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
You don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Burgov does when we see him. An entire company in rat-eye livery. A sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow.
Took offense to that.
Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank.
They're camp here on
At least
the
we can
bank.
bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Stop bothering me, mutt. Free! Go. Go away, mutt. You'll get nothing from me. Stop bothering me, mutt.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm doing the text.
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Okay. How do you do there? How do you like it here? Are you worried about tomorrow?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
I'm not so sure about that. Even the best of folks can fall out. One small wrong word rubs them up the wrong way. And next thing you know, the claws are out.
Yep.
Aye, I suppose. Still, though, I reckon it'll be fine.
Alright, I'm not in dialogue. Alright, I need to find journal. Alright, player menu. Alright, I'm not gonna read all these out loud anymore. I'm just gonna read through them fast so I can get through this a little faster. If you want, you can pause the screen or whatever, read what you want, but I'm gonna read it into my head, like read to myself. Okay. Wow, like this is detailed. You gotta love it. I like the way the map looks. That's awesome. Alright. Find out from Sir Hans. Sir Hans? Hans. What the plan is, find something to eat for Mutt and feed him.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Berghoff's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Zahan always
I'm a
keeps
noble
his close
bastard?
at hand.
Wow.
All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Rosehip sauce and cabbage. Where's the dog?
Here, Mutt.
Yeah, you eat that sausage.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God.
Well
How
then,
many
Henry.
times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I dealt with it.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
let's save the wages for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
I'm enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
Training longsword. See, first you need this mat, and then you need this helmet.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Very nice exchange, Henry.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Good. Nice. That's the way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. You've got to block the strike first. Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Oh, nice, Henry. Nice work, Henry. That was too slow.
By Christ!
Nice. All right. I get it. Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Off to a good start. Now we're even.
Well, stamina.
How do you do it?
Did you see that?
How do you do it?
Come on, Henry!
How do you do it?
Oh, come on, I gotta win. This is 200 on the line. Oh,
Nice technique!
that was a block. What? Yes. Gotcha.
I yield! Enough! Oh, fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Can't change my clothing now. Why? Oh well.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won in Ratai too. I lost in Ratai. How did it actually end up?
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oates? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
I had to drag you out. I dragged you apart. You could have carried on with us till morning. I cleared things up with the husband.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. Nothing happened with Teresa. Brave. And that'll have to do. She's my sweetheart.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ach, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
No, that was enough. Listen
up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I was with you the whole time. I was looking for some shelter. I need a bit of peace and quiet.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to pause it.
Once
Checking
von
something.
Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Stay silent. He's an important nobleman.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
A sword is a wonderful weapon. Ooh, so this is... Okay, so you got the sword as a wonderful weapon. That gives me plus sword. Athena. DJ enough. I prefer maces. No, that's not me. I can manage even without a weapon. I prefer shooting. Marksman. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like swords, but I also like... I like both. But we will go with swords right
Sword
now.
is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated.
Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doos.
No offense.
Who help me tomorrow
I gotta come up with a
getting
better thing.
supplies for the journey back?
I will.
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oh, you're no fun at all. There'll be a
Yabbaders.
feast at the castle tomorrow,
There you go, my
so forget
yabbaders.
about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans?
Yeah.
You don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Be a square.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
It is crazy, like how much layers they
Blasted
did have to
iron
wear,
shirt.
like all that, like chainmail, then that padding. It had to be fucking sweaty, man.
I feel like I've just
Hot.
shed 40 pounds.
Wasting some of it.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
We didn't get me a glass? Oh man, that's hurtful.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I don't know why they made it feels like he has
I'm not worried
lines
about
like
it
that.
being
That's
too
weird.
deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Okay, we're gonna stop the video right there, guys. Thank you for tuning in for part 1. Tune in for part 2 of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I'd like to end it by saying thank the Lord for letting us be able to be alive today and to be able to stream for you guys and for y'all to be able to watch. And that I hope the Lord helps y'all with whatever y'all need. Either health-wise, finance-wise, even socially, just whatever you need. He's there, and he will always be there. And also, thank him very much. I know we love him. In his name, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Amen. And now, I'll also like to end this by taking a little bong hit with you guys. So, we're gonna take another labba yabba do, my yabba my the yabba-doers. Yeah, I gotta come up with something better, but here we go. Yabba dabba do, guys. Oh, thank you. Tune in next time. Oh, yeah. That's good right there. Yeah. And make sure to leave that like and follow and turn on that notification. Gonna be dropping